Hey guys, just want to let you know this is the first of many series that we're going to be doing, that we're going to be having and introducing you guys. These are short clip videos, very easy to do, very easy to watch. It's just, they're not going to take up too much of your time. This is how we're going to introduce new policies, new procedures, new things like dealer socket. The one that I'm going to be starting with is a work truck requirements. You've probably known them before as needs analysis, but we revamped it and I'll go over that with you. So let's get started. What I'm going to be going over today is, what we're talking about today is going to be this area right here, the work truck requirements form. This is a new form, but it is the same as where we would do a needs analysis. Now this green bar here used to say request quote. You'll now notice it says work truck requirements form. It's going to be and act as the same as request a quote, because what you're doing is you're going to be filling out this work truck requirement, which by the way you will have as a sheet that you can print out and fill in manually, and then being able to transpose it into this work truck requirement form. So if you click on this button, you'll notice it looks like the request a quote, and you can still submit, and that would request a quote, but you also see that these fields now are different. Now, these fields here are just entry fields. You just enter in whatever information is needed. Now, the reason that we've done this is because we want to get a better understanding of our customers' needs. We need to improve the accuracy of our quotes, and we also need to improve the speed of our quotes. So we believe by being able to ask the right questions to the customer the first time, being able to get this information over to Ariana or whoever's working your quote, we can get these quotes more accurate, and we are able to put better information in here so that the accuracy and the speed is going to be a lot better. Now again, none of these fields have any drop downs in them. They're just, you're going to input the things that you have on your manually written down work truck requirement form, and you can just transpose it in here. Now you can fill in as much as or little as possible, but I would recommend that you fill this in as much as possible. Get as much information in here as you can get. Now, none of these are mandatory fields. That may be something we change. It may be something we don't change. We may include drop-down windows in the future to also increase speed on this. But some of the features that are very important that you definitely want to fill out, one would be the appointment date and time, so that the person doing the quote understands when you need this quote by. So that's one thing. There's also right next to it is date, time, quote needed. Now I know these are two different things, but if they know when you need the quote and they know when the appointment date is and time, then you can put these in 2, 4, 3, 8 days ahead of time, and she can prioritize. Now, I know a lot of times we need them right now, so we'll put in the date, time, quote needed. We can put them ASAP. We're going to be working with this, and we're going to see what works best. But again, we wanted these two fields so that you have a choice. If you don't need them right now, you can put the appointment date in, and then she can prioritize that time accordingly. The other thing that is really important to do is trucks and fleet. You'll see it right here, trucks and fleet. The reason that we want to have that information, because if there's a customer that has one truck in their fleet, well, we have a contact plan in our BDC for that customer that has one truck in their fleet. What if they have 100 trucks in their fleet? Well, we have a contact plan for the customer or company that has 100 trucks in their fleet. We want to be able to prioritize how we and how we contact these customers, how often, frequency, things like that, based on trucks and fleet. Now that also will tell us more things like, it'll help us with CPA, and it'll help us with, some of those types of help that we get from the manufacturer. So this does a lot of different things. So make sure you get that number there. That's going to be something we're going to be looking for. Also, you'll see down here where we see, let's see where we are, make considered. So they're a diehard Isuzu customer. That's it. They only buy Isuzus, and it's only NRRs. That's it. That's all they consider, and they're diehard, and that's, there's nothing else that they want to buy. Right below it, you'll see this consider other makes. Well, this customer is going to be a no. If he only considers the Isuzu, that's all he buys, that's all he ever's going to buy. That's it. So no, it would be in there. Now, what if you put yes in here? The guy wants to talk to Isuzus, but you know what? He's open to Fuso. He's open to Hino. Well, then you'll put yes in there, and then that'll prompt us to know if we want to create a quote or build a quote that has a comparable other model or make, such as maybe the Fuso 180 if it was considering the Isuzu NRR. So again, this is an important field. Let's get that in there so that we know we can have a comparable model so that we can sit down with a couple of different options. So we're going to be continuing to work on this, like I was saying before. So, and you know, we may add mandatory fields down the road. We may add drop downs down the road. But really quick, we want to make sure that we get your guys' input. We could be missing some features in here. We could have features in here we don't need. But as you go down here, this is your finance area here. Do they want Telligis? Do they have a FIN code? Trade model, trade year, trade miles. They want to do finance, cash, lease. Again, before we would click a button, now you can put track and finance if you want. Maintenance and warranty. These are just yes or no's. Again, in the future, we could do drop downs and maybe there'll be a selection here. This is a work in progress, but we wanted to at least get the things started so that we can get better, more accurate information so that the people that are putting your quotes together are going to be able to get them back to you done right the first time. Again, don't forget about your other comments. Go ahead and hit submit. And let us know how it goes. Give me an email. Let me know if it's working and what's not working. This is not carved in stone. We will get this thing honed down, but let me know how it goes. Thank you guys so much.